How's it going, guys? Today we're at Superstition Mountain here in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm here with Rapsodo advisor Mike Malaska. Mike, thanks for having us out.
No, Jake, it's great. This is going to be awesome.
It's going to be a blast. So today we invited 4 of our MLB friends today, do some warm up on the range and then take it out to the golf course and do some fun competition. So really looking forward to it.
It's going to be fun to watch these guys because they're all obviously great athletes, great hand-eye coordination. Doesn't necessarily mean they know what they're doing in golf, but they know what they're doing in another sport. So It's going to be fun to see the crossovers.
100%. Really looking forward to it. Let's do it.
So here we are today at Superstition, and I'm with a bunch of guys that are doing what I wish I could have done as a kid, which is Major League Baseball. So I'm going to let each one of them introduce themselves, and I'm totally in awe because, like I say, they do what I wish I could have done. Unfortunately, I had to go to golf because I wasn't fast enough, couldn't hit it far enough. But anyways, go ahead.
Kevin Plawecki, outfielder.
Kevin Plawecki, a catcher with the Boston Red Sox.
I'm Michael Conforto, outfielder with the New York Mets.
Jordon Luplow, outfielder with the Cleveland Indians.
So you guys, this is going to be great because we can talk about a little bit of baseball, a little bit of golf, how they cross over or don't cross over, and I think it's going to be fun for you. I know it's going to be fun for me because, like I say, watching you guys, I'm in awe of what you do, and we've talked about it, but I think one of the hardest things to do, hitting a frickin' baseball at high speeds. I mean, the average person has no idea what you guys can see. I mean, I've been able to stand and see a baseball coming at 90, 95. Honestly, I can hardly see it. I don't know how you hit it, but you seem to be able to do a pretty good job of it. So hopefully we can help you. We're here with golf. We'll do a few things on the golf course. We'll see how good you are under pressure, and we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
As a hitter, when you hit a baseball, here comes, you stay like this. Your chest stays right here, right? You wouldn't turn your back to the target.
Right.
Okay, so you're here hitting the golf ball and you go back, and this basically, you don't get turned. So you get right here, so you're so far out ahead of the bat that you fight everything going dead right. Okay, set up.
So keep my shoulders where
No. Let me show you. Just give me a chance.
Okay, no, I got you.
You ready?
I got you.
You're not going to hit it. We're just going to make a backswing. Start back. That's where your shoulders have to get.
Okay. So I gotta get back there further.
You got to let you take your right shoulder back further. You turn more. Better. What happened?
I nuked it.
Really? So when you throw a baseball, how does this wrist work? It works like this. There's no way you would to throw. It goes like that. Okay, so this is where your force is coming right through your hand like this.
Okay.
Right, so now we got to turn that force and put it right on the back of that thumb. Put it right in there. And work this hand right there. Good, right there. Perfect.
Oh, wow.
Fingers right there. Here, just don't hit this one hard. So now this hand, now all of a sudden, this hand, when you hit the ball, it hits it more like your baseball bat.
Okay.
So that's where when you guys hit a baseball, this wrist is like that.
Right, palm up, palm down.
Palm up, palm down. Well, the only thing, the difference between golf, we've got palm down. This one, it just has to be in a different place than baseball is, because you got a face you're dealing with.
Okay.
But this hand's the same. Okay, set it behind
And
the
it's
ball.
fine if it's like tilted like that?
Yeah, the shaft can tilt forward a little bit.
Okay.
Let's get this in your fingertips right here. This valley fits right on the back of that thumb, right there.
Yeah, I feel it.
There you go. There you go. Now, just hit it easy. Just take it back and just lever your left wrist and feel kind of like a baseball swing. Just hit it easy.
It feels awkward.
No, but wait a minute. How solid did you hit it? How good did that ball go?
Yeah, I felt like I still was on it the whole time. You know,
On it. So you used the word on it. See, your other one, you got so much, I mean, your hands are twisting around so much. I'm watching it going, okay, this guy's got no chance. You and Michael, you got so much, well, actually, so does Kevin. You guys, you play a sport where there's no twist in your arms, and you hit a baseball where there's virtually no twist in your arms. Even when you hit it, your arms do this. They don't roll over like this. And
ideally, yeah.
And then you're sitting here with all this going on.
Okay.
Now, most of that comes because of where your grip was.
So now,
There you go.
is that it?
That's it.
That's it, huh?
And in your finger, there you go. You don't have to hit it hard. So now you can lever it like a baseball bat with your left hand. I mean, seriously? You see how much easier it is to hit it straight?
Yeah.
Now, the other thing too, when you do that, if you watched what happens to that launch monitor, all of a sudden, the same or less club head speed, the ball speed goes up. So, because all of a sudden you start compressing the ball. So that's why these things are good, is because not only can you see your swing, but you start watching your numbers. I'm sure you guys in baseball watch your numbers. Okay, so numbers to some degree don't lie. So all of a sudden you're swinging softer, but your ball speed comes up or your distance gets longer. You're going, wait a minute, less speed, more distance. How's that working? Because all of a sudden you're efficient and you're squaring the club face on the ball. See, most of you, when you hit it, you're glancing the ball like this. You're never squaring the club face on the ball, and a lot of that's right out of your grips. So the face goes that way. You feel that? Nice and easy. So shut the face down going back and then turn it over coming through. Wow, let's see, that went dead straight. Let's see. This hand, this arm's roll should be just like baseball. Get on the back of the bat, pressure the bat, and then accelerate it this way. It shouldn't have to do any of that stuff.
Right, okay.
So now that we got your right hand on the club correct, all right, now when you hit the ball, there's going to be your alignment. See where this wrist is? As opposed to where your grip was before, you had to twist this clear over there to get the face to square.
Right.
All right, just leave it right there. Now hit one easy and just take it back, run the club face into the ball. Okay, so what'd the first one do? It hooked.
Yep.
It hooked because before, all the twist you had to have to keep it from going to the right, you don't need it now.
Right.
So now this arm, your trail arm, can now just get on the back and it can just push and throw.
Right.
So now we're first tee. So you got to get a feel, and then you get up and let it go. Damn.
You know, having that vision of what you want to do doesn't always go the way you want, but if it doesn't, you got to flush it quick and go to the next shot. You know, just like baseball, just like golf. So hopefully, I mean, that first tee shot, that's usually the tone of the day, right? If you don't hit that first one well, then you're like, it's gonna be a long day. You know, if you don't feel good in that batter's box, the first at bat, you're like, you got to figure out something quick that day. So.
The biggest statistic that's interesting about the best players in the world in golf, and I don't know how I'd relate this to baseball, and maybe it's the guys who get up to actually put the bat on the ball most of the time. That doesn't mean they get hits, but they hit the ball, they don't strike out all the time. The tour players that are the best make the least amount of bogeys. It's not the most birdies. So what they do is they never hit the ball where they can't make par from.
Oh, that's new clue. I've never really taken lessons or had someone walk me through what a golf swing is actually supposed to feel like and do. And it's nice kind of actually doing that.
Well, see, what's interesting with you guys, you do almost everything that we do to hit a golf ball really well. You just do it in a little different spot. So when somebody shows you, okay, your grip goes this way, here's why. So the levers work, and then here's where the ball is, so here's how you catch the bat up. And as soon as you start getting those two things, because your hands are so good, you can make it work. 70% of the shots you hit in golf come from 100 yards in. So it's really interesting how when guys are on the range, they don't practice these shots that much. You want to get to your driver, which is fine. Your driver, you want to get a feel for, when I hit it, what's the speed I can control it? If I miss it, what does it do? And then you go out with that anticipation. Inside 100 yards, there's a certain ball flight that you should be trying to get. Now that's where this MLM comes in, because I don't think you guys have any idea where you launch it. Now you're going to see, which when I show you where the tour players are, and what do they, our guys are out there every round when they're warming up, they do not warm up without one of these. Why? They're looking at launch angle and distance carry. Because you're so far out ahead of the bat, that's why you play 2 or 3 holes where you're good, and then you lose it. And in baseball,
well, it's kind of like what you said too. It's like we're so good with our hands that I hit bad shots, and then eventually I have to, like, even if it's not correct,
catch
if I feel
it
like
up.
I'm missing that way, like I'll just come way across.
Yeah.
Just to make sure I hit it in the fairway.
Yeah.
But I did that for a long time with golf when I was like younger. I'd hit this huge like banana slice, right?
Yeah.
And people would just say, "Why don't you aim up here?" I'm like, I'm not going to play golf like that. That's not how I want to learn how to play.
Yeah.
I want to do it right.
I don't know, I might miss this. I might. I doubt it though.
Shows up when it counts.
Force sometimes, I guess, for some people could feel like weight. You
Yeah,
know?
no, it is. It is.
Shift of weight, but it's not moving your center through the ball.
Right. So when we talk, one of the biggest problems in golf is they talked about shift your weight.
Yeah, that's
So then people sit there. Weight shift is to go like this.
right.
Well, now you're moving all over the frickin' place. Now I certainly want force into my right foot and force into my left, but this has got to stay between my feet.
Right.
If I start moving this, and I'm moving it faster than the club, which is what you guys are all doing a little bit,
Right.
then catching it up is almost impossible. So you want force transfer, which can be misinterpreted as weight shift. But if you try to shift your weight, then you lean into it. And I know in baseball you don't want to be leaning into it because that speeds the ball coming at you.
Right.
So once you stride and your front foot hits the ground, you're not going forward anymore.
Exactly.
Well, the same thing here. As soon as force hits this foot, boom, I'm right there. I'm not going forward anymore.
Right.
It's the same thing. Money. Money. Kevin, thank you. Thank you very much. Jordan, Michael,
Thank you.
it was awesome. Thanks. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Again, thanks again.